Hey guys, it's Gary Wong from GaryWongRealty.com. Again, today I'd just like to talk to you about an article I recently read. The article was titled, "Why Do Dentists Cost So Much?" And then the writer started talking about the overhead and the office expenses and the HR, like hiring staff. And then I thought, oh, maybe I'll do I'll write a blog and I'll do a vlog on why realtors cost so much, because I often get that question a lot of times. And the first thing I learned in real estate when I got into the industry was how much do realtors get paid. Apparently, Vancouver realtors charge the least in the entire country. People in Ontario, they charge like 5% flat. People in the States, in California, they charge like 6% flat. Typically in Vancouver, it's about 7 and 2.5%. 7% on the first 100,000, 2.5% on the remaining. That's split between the buying agent and the listing agent. So that's cheap compared to in Alberta, 4%, 5%. Toronto is like 5%. California is like 6%. They're making a lot of money in just in commissions. But I'd like to do a breakdown of the regular expenses that realtors go through. So I split it up into 4 categories: brokerage and board fees, transportation, marketing, and overhead and admin. So for brokerage and board, I don't know if you know, but realtors, they have to, once you get your license, you have to put your name underneath a real estate brokerage. You can't just hang your license by yourself, on yourself. You have to hang it with a real estate brokerage in order to do real estate trading services. Okay, and then you have to subscribe. You have to apply to be part of a board, like a real estate board of Greater Vancouver or the Fraser Valley Real Estate Board, like that. You can buy and sell real estate without being part of a board, but that's a totally different story. It's not. I'm not gonna go over in detail about that, but. You can't use MLS if you're not part of a board and all these things. But anyways, 99.9% of realtors out there, they're part of a board and they have to be part of brokerage. Brokerages charge either a flat fee, like a flat monthly desk fee, like say $300 a month, $500 a month, $1,000 a month, or even more. Or they charge a split. Let's say you work for the brokerage and you make $5,000 commission. 50% goes to the brokerage, 50% goes to your pocket. I'm just using that 50%. Some it's 70-20, 70-30, 80-20, 90-10, etc. So the brokerages either charge you a monthly flat fee, or they charge you a split. Or sometimes they do a combination of both. Well, we'll charge you a small desk fee, but we'll also do a partial split with you. Also, if you want to rent an office inside that brokerage, they sometimes charge you for that, an extra couple $100, etc. So, oh yeah, when you're part of a board, you pay like just like if you're a dentist, or if you're a doctor, you're part of the Dental Association of Canada or something like that, or you have to pay the nurses have to pay a union's fee, a union's due. Real estate, we have to pay our own board fees, which are a couple $100 a month, maybe like. Yeah, including insurance and all those things, okay? Transportation. I don't know any realtor who takes the bus to work or walks to work. Every realtor I know drives a car. I don't know how you could do real estate, by just walking. Like, unless you work in downtown and you only work in downtown. And yeah, then I would see maybe you could do it, but yeah, all the realtors I know have a car. And transportation, and the thing with transportation, sometimes buyers want you to take them around on buyer's tours with a car. They want to drive all over the city. You can't drive a beater and pick up your clients. It's just not cool. First impressions count, so you wouldn't show up at an interview wearing a t-shirt, shorts, and sandals, right? Same, like when you want to pick up your buyers, hopefully you're not dressed in that clothing, like t-shirt, shorts, and flip-flops. And hopefully you're not picking them up in a beater where it's like filled with McDonald's leftovers and all this garbage, right? So you got to drive, like, it doesn't have to be like a Mercedes S-Class or something like that, or a Ferrari. You just have to drive a vehicle that's clean, running, you know, it's decent, right? Decent. And then me, myself, I don't drive that much. I drive quite a bit, but not as much as some realtors I know. They drive all over the city, like Surrey, Langley, Burnaby, Delta, Vancouver, downtown, all over the place. And then they rack up like 30,000 kilometers a year. And then they also have to get business insurance for their for ICBC. They can't just buy normal insurance because their car is specifically used for their business. Okay, so transportation, that's you know, maintenance as well, that's all included in there. Marketing. So for marketing, it's, by the way, it's not free to put your home on MLS for free, even for realtors. We still have to pay. So we have to pay those kind of fees, and then you gotta, a lot of realtors put your home on Vancouver Sun or the province or some other news publications, and that costs money. There is a lot of, what other marketing? Like we send, let's say I list your home in a particular street, and then I want to send postcards to the entire area saying there's an open house or it's a new listing. That costs money. It's not, you know, the brokerage doesn't pay for that for you. So all the additional marketing fees like that would be under the marketing category. Also, a website that's not free, website design that's not free, a logo, business cards, brochures that you create for open houses, for sale signs, open house signs, those are not free. You have to pay for them. They're not cheap as well. You know, marketing materials, let's say you buy a bunch of pens with your name and logo on it, or buy a bunch of notepads. You know, you want to give gifts to your clients. Those are all you know, part of your marketing expenses. What else? Okay, we'll talk about oh, sorry, one more thing. Marketing your homes. You do, obviously, there are those people who market your home and then they try to take pictures of your home using their own phone or cell phone or their own DSLR or point and shoot. I always use professional photography. I hire a professional photographer. I do, like, I know how to take good photos, but you know, I'm nothing compared to a professional photographer who has strobes everywhere and he knows how to do the light angles and he photoshops it and makes it really nice. So I always hire a professional photographer and sometimes a videographer. That's also under marketing expenses. Overhead and admin, you know, every realtor needs a laptop, like a tablet, maybe a smartphone, high-speed internet, printer, all that stuff. Yeah, like you can go to the brokerage shop probably has a resources center, a desk, and that kind of stuff. But I like to work at home and at the office, so I need all that stuff at home. With your smartphone, you know, you can't. I don't know very many realtors who have dumb phones, like the phones that don't have access to the internet. I don't know many realtors who have that. All the realtors I know, they all have smartphones. And with smartphones, you're a realtor, it's your business, you should have data on it. So like, I don't know, for me, I have like 6 gigs data at least. I'm on my phone all the time. And high-speed internet, I have the fastest speed I can possibly get on my in my home network. So that's overhead and admin. Also, if you have any staff, if you have an assistant, that's all covered under here. That's also your fees and expenses, depending on how much you pay a licensed assistant or an unlicensed assistant. That's all under overhead. That's it for today. I just wanted to give a brief overview on that. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments below. It's Gary Wong from GaryWongRealty.com. Have a great day. Bye.